Penelope Architect. This is a Eureka pick, and this is coming in at 55% ABV or 110 proof. And this is brought to you guys by my buddy Rowdy. Appreciate it, Rowdy, as always. This is my first experience ever, as far as I can remember, with Penelope Architect. And I am trying to expand my repertoire of Penelope as far as experience goes. So I am excited to get into this. So let's check out the nose. Initially, I'm thinking wood and peanut. Yeah, just really kind of super oaky. It's not a dark oak, it's not a light oak, it's a nice medium oak. That said, I feel like that's almost all that's going on in the nose. You can maybe convince me that there's a little bit of caramel, but other than that, there's really not much going on here. Let's check out the palate though, see what happens there. There's a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of vanilla, definitely a ton of that medium oak there. Pretty solid amount of sweetness, I would say, to be honest. I could definitely see that caramel a lot more on the palate than on the nose. There's like a tinge of anise as well on the palate. It's kind of something that you would have to dig for. It's not really something that jumps out of the glass by any means. Let's add a little bit of water to this and see how that changes it. Honestly, I'm not sure the nose changed even a little bit. If I had to say anything, I would say that the wood took a little bit of a step back. So just the nose overall is just generally less impactful. This is kind of a lot like Old Man Winter, where the nose just really completely fell off a cliff after adding the water. Let's see if that follows through on the palate though. Not really. Honestly, I feel like the palate didn't change at all. It obviously got less proofy because I added water to it, but the profile didn't change at all. It didn't really rearrange itself at all. It tastes basically the exact same, just a little bit more easy sipping, which that's not necessarily a bad thing. That can mean that this is a really nice pour to, put into cocktails or drink on the rocks. I do know that because this is a Eureka pick, this is technically $80 for this bottle, which to be honest, I think that's probably way too high. Before water, I would say probably worth $50 to $60. But after water, I would probably drop that down to like $40, $45, which isn't a huge drop off. And like I said, you're not seeing a huge drop off in flavor or profile or anything like that. It's literally just the proof that dropped with the water, which is something you would probably typically expect if you don't usually experiment with water drops in your whiskey. I wouldn't say I'm disappointed with this. I would definitely be disappointed if I paid $80 for this, but if I was at a restaurant or a bar or something like that and I paid $10, maybe $15 for this, I'd be relatively satisfied. Overall, not bad, especially for, I believe Penelope is sourced whiskey. But that's going to be it. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you guys at the next one.